The biblical account of the life and reign of Ehud from the book of Judges, chapter 3, verses 12 through 30. The Israelites again did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord strengthened King Eglon of Moab against Israel, because they had done what was evil in the sight of the Lord, in alliance with the Ammonites and the Amalekites. He went and defeated Israel, and they took possession of the city of palms. So the Israelites served King Eglon of Moab 18 years. But when the Israelites cried out to the Lord raised up for them a deliverer, Ehud, son of Gera, a Benjamite, a left-handed man. The Israelites sent tribute by him to King Eglon of Moab. Ehud made for himself a sword with 2 edges, a cubit in length, and he fastened it to his right thigh under his clothes. Then he presented the tribute to King Eglon of Moab. Now Eglon was a very fat man. When Ehud had finished presenting the tribute, he sent the people who carried the tribute on their way. But he himself turned back to the sculpted stones near Gilgal, and said, I have a secret message for you, O king. So the king said, Silence, and all his attendants went out from his presence. Ehud came to him when he was sitting alone in his cool roof chamber, and said, I have a message from God for you. So he rose from his seat. Then Ehud reached from his left hand, took the sword from his right thigh, and thrust it into Eglon's belly. The hilt so went in after the blade, and the fat closed around the blade, for he did not draw the sword out of his belly, and the dirt came out. When Ehud went out to the vestibule, and closed the door of the roof chamber on him, and locked it. After he had gone, the servants came. When they saw that the doors of the roof chamber were locked, they thought, he must be relieving himself in the cool chamber. So they waited until they were embarrassed. When he still did not open the doors of the roof chamber, they took the key and opened them. There was their lord lying dead on the floor. Ehud escaped while they delayed, and passed beyond the sculpted stones, and escaped to Sarah. When he arrived, he sounded the trumpet on the hill country of Ephraim, and the Israelites went down with him from the hill country, having him at their head. He said to them, Follow after me, for the Lord has given your enemies, the Moabites, into your hand. So they went down after him, and seized the fords of the Jordan against the Moabites, and allowed no one to cross over. At that time they killed 10,000 of the Moabites, all strong, able-bodied men. No one escaped. So Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel, and the land had rest 80 years.